Well, both hands are now complete and they look so good. I had to give these hands a dazzling backdrop. Take a look at this. Now, right off, I must say that while doing the process, I thought somehow that I hadn't put enough clear powder on top of this, and this is the index finger. So I tried to put a little bit more of the step one gel on after I had already put on step two. Now, once you put on step two, if you try to go back and layer by applying step one, it will not work. Step one will just make the nail shiny and powder will not adhere to the nail anymore. So you must do all your layering while you're still in step one. Okay, once you get to step two, that's when all the nails look like they have a matte finish. So I noticed that as I was finishing up, that this one was not collecting that clear powder and holding as I tried to apply it again after applying step two. So that's just a little tip for you. So when you get started and you want to experiment a little bit with dip powder, you'll already be forewarned. Also, the other thing that I wanted to do was make this into a modified French. And if you really take a good look, it's probably quite obvious that the right hand, the white tips are very white. And on the left hand, the white tips are a bit more milky, which was the look I was going for, which means my initial mixture was probably pretty much at the top of my dip container. And I probably needed to keep stirring it to keep the consistency of that lighter, milkier color. However, as I look at this hand and I see the tips that are much whiter, I actually like the contrast because it makes the pink look pinker. And of course that white is really popping. So this is like your traditional French. And this is more of a modified. I really wanted it to look like just really clean, natural nails that have probably not been touched by chemical products, because usually that's what causes the nails to start to yellow and dim a bit. You know, you decide which one do you like the best. Left hand, right hand. Left hand has more of a softer white, more of a modified French. Right hand has more of the traditional French, really white cap tips and a much more noticeable pink on the flesh of the nail. So I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you're inspired to do more with your nails. If you normally just, I don't know, maybe you file them down, maybe you bite them, but it's really worth it to be able to look down and see some beauty. And the last step, the last thing you'll need to do after you do your nails, after you do all the painting, cuticle oil. Cuticle oil is the nail's life's breath. And it's so easy to apply, especially if you have a dropper like this. You can just literally just run them across just like that. Also, the top. And I like to do it under. Every time, anytime I'm applying my cuticle oil, I go under the nail as well. It keeps your own nails very well moisturized while you have a nail system on. So you always want to take care of what's yours. And this has a wonderful essential oil blend added to it. This is mostly avocado oil, virgin olive oil, and maybe there might still be some argan oil still left inside the bottle. Those are some great oils I just mentioned. They have wonderful nourishing properties. And so safe for the skin that you could eat them. You can use it to cook your food. You can use it to make salad dressing. That's all right. I pay attention to each finger and I really rub it into the cuticles. I just feel like I'm doing something really good for myself. And I feel like my cuticles know the difference and they can tell that I care. My fingers can tell that I care. Look at that. So pretty. All right. So make sure after you've done oiling your cuticles and rubbing them in, give those hands some attention. Because when people look down at your nails, they're not just looking at your nails. They're also looking at your hands, the skin of your hands, the condition that your skin is in. And it really makes a difference for the overall presentation of your nails to have really moisturized and well taken care of skin. All right, so I hope you've gotten a good eyeful. Get a good eyeful, take a good look at all that. It's really pretty. All right, enjoy, and bye for now.